UNP Working Committee meets to reach a conclusion about the symbol for the election. Ministry of Public Administration to make office assistants and drivers recruited under contract and temporary basis for state institutions permanent. Railway bamboo gatekeepers stage a protest opposite Presidential Secretariat. Death toll in China due to coronavirus exceeds 2,000. A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. Starting off with a look at your lead story. The UNP Working Committee met at 10 this morning at party headquarters, Sirikotha. During the meeting, Samagijana Balawege Alliance, led by United National Party, discussed about the symbol under which the alliance will contest during the upcoming elections.
From the alliance under the leadership of Sajith Premadasa, we took a decision to contest under the swan. At 1:30 p.m. today, we will inquire the chairman of the election commission on whether the alliance under the leadership of Sajith Premadasa can contest under the swan or not. If he says we can, we will contest under the swan.
We are now joined by Newsfirst Portia Hetiarachi from Sirikotha headquarters. Portia?
The Central Working Committee of the UNP convened at the UNP party headquarters Sirikotha this morning to reach a final consensus on which symbol that they will be contesting the general elections under. Now, previously, they have decided that they will be contesting under a new alliance which will be headed by the UNP and led by opposition leader Sajith Premadasa. Now, today's meeting concluded a short while ago and it was not decided which symbol they will be contesting the general elections under. However, they have said that they will most probably be contesting under the swan symbol. With that being said, they will finalize this decision once they have spoken to the National Elections Commission chairman.
Thank you very much for that update, Portia. Moving on, Department of Pensions has made preparations to allow retired individuals to reserve free train tickets starting today. This facility was installed to give an efficient and quick service to retirees. Under the previous system, passengers would have to get the application for free train ticket from the Divisional Secretariat office, fill it and again submit it. Railway General Manager Dilanta Fernandez said to Newsfirst that retirees could get the tickets once they produce the pensioner identity card or the NIC. The necessary data regarding the retirees has already been entered to the Railway Department's data system. The first project of the initiative started at the 4th railway station today. Moving on with more local news, the Health Ministry said the female Chinese COVID-19 patient who was being treated at the infectious disease hospital in Angoda has fully recovered and will be discharged today.
The Chinese national who is receiving treatment for the coronavirus is to be released from the IDH today. She is set to leave the country at 5 o'clock to the Bandaranaike International Airport. Doctors have confirmed through rigorous testing at both the Medical Research Institute and the Sri Jawatanapura University that she is no longer a vector nor contains the contagion. Join us again later for further updates on this story.
Minister of Health Pavitra Vaniarachi and Director of Health Services Anil Jasinghe were welcomed by the staff attached to the hospital. The 43-year-old resident of Hubei province, China, was hospitalized after she was diagnosed with COVID-19 virus on the 26th of last month. I will be coming back to Sri Lanka, not as a patient, but as a friend. I wish I could repay Sri Lanka for recovering me from this disease.
Here are some of the views expressed about the newly formed Sri Lanka Podujana Sandhanaya.
We will register the new alliance and look forward to the coming elections. We always had disagreements, not because we wanted to separate, but because we wanted to unite. This will go down in history as a start of a new political party where the leaders were able to gain the trust of the supporters. If this alliance was not formed, we would be doing politics divided. The SLFP is the biggest political party outside the SLPP. The alliance was formed under the understanding of giving opportunities to all leaders. At present, if an alliance does not have that quality, it will not survive an election. The SLFP is only a part of this alliance. In my opinion, the SLFP is a party that has about a 300,000 voter base. This alliance was formed to include that 300,000 voter base so that we can take our country forward. The reality is majority of the people have joined hands with the SLPP.
Moving on with more local news, 2 protests are taking place outside Presidential Secretariat.
Railway bamboo gatekeepers staged a protest outside the Presidential Secretariat today. The organizer of the Sri Lanka Secure Railway Gateway Membership Collective, Ashoka Bandara, said that 687 members of the organization are being given a wage of 250 rupees. They're demanding the authorities to make their positions permanent. According to a correspondent, the protesters have been called in to the Presidential Secretariat for a meeting. Meanwhile, a group of former employees at the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation who have been protesting outside the Presidential Secretariat in the past few days commenced a demonstration once again. They're demanding that the government reinstate them in their respective positions.
In a headline-making story, the Ministry of Public Administration and Home Affairs decided to provide permanent employment to all office assistants and drivers recruited for state institutions on temporary, contract, casual and substitutes basis. Yesterday, a circular was issued to all ministry secretaries, department heads and district secretaries to provide necessary information to the Ministry of Public Administration and Home Affairs. According to the circular, all office assistants and drivers who completed a 180-day continued service are eligible for permanent positions in addition to meeting necessary educational standards. In addition, the selected employees would be given a temporary 3-month appointment by the relevant head of the institution, and thereafter, the granting of appointments would be streamlined. Moving along with more local news, 4 people were injured when a car fell into a precipice in Kuda Muskelia. Following the accident, the injured were admitted to the Dikkoya hospital, and according to the police, one of the injured is in critical condition. Police suspects the cause of the accident was due to the driver falling asleep on the wheel. Meanwhile, 2 people were injured following an accident in the Tiripane area along the A9 road. Police said the accident had occurred when a car collided with a bus that was parked on the road. The injured were mother and her son, residents of Tiripane. Police have arrested the driver of the bus.